Hello and welcome to Fight News Now Extra Boxing Edition. I am Corey Erdman. Coming up today, a complete robbery on Thursday Night Fights. Rock Nation officially enters the world of boxing, and Antonio Tarver eyes the heavyweight title. In what is surely the clubhouse leader for robbery of the year, Tyson Cave was completely ripped off against Oscar Escandon in the co-feature of ESPN's Thursday Night Fights. Though he seemed to win nearly every single round, the scorecards were submitted in favor of Escandon by scores of 117-111, 115-113, and 115-113 for Cave. There was a bit of a silver lining for Cave, however. Both fighters are managed by Samson Lukowicz, who stated after the fight that he will wait to see if the WBA orders a rematch, and if not, he will attempt to make one himself. If not, he will give one of the fighters a crack at WBA regular super bantamweight titleist Scott Quigg, and the other a date with another big name. Also on Thursday Night Fights, Antonio Tarver scored a 7th-round knockout of Jonathan Banks to improve his heavyweight record to 3-0. We caught up with Tarver earlier on in the week to discuss his future options in the division.
Now it's time to show these people what I'm made of, man, and I'm ready. And Jonathan Banks is just the first step. You know, and hopefully it's a big name opponent like David Haye next. And after that, Vladimir Klitschko. I'm coming. And this ain't no smoke and mirrors. This ain't no fucking trick pony. No, I'm coming.
Back to more questionable decisions, Paul Smith will get a second crack at Arthur Abraham on February 21st at the O2 Arena in Berlin, Germany. The two made the date official at a press conference yesterday, signing on for a rematch of their highly controversial September bout, which Abraham won via disputed decision. It was also announced that heavyweight David Price will be added to the undercard after being forced to pull out from a December 6th date with a bicep injury. This week, Rock Nation announced its first official foray into boxing promotion, scheduling a January 9th date at the theater at Madison Square Garden. The main event between prospect Dusty Hernandez-Harrison and Tommy Rainone is already set, but there is some added intrigue thanks to some cryptic tweets. Middleweight slugger Turiano Johnson suggested on his Twitter account that he has been signed by Rock Nation and could be added to the January card. After losing to Curtis Stevens in a Fight of the Year contender to start the year, Johnson has bounced back with 3 straight wins, including a unanimous decision over Mike Gavronski on ESPN2. That's all for today's boxing news. For more on the sweet science, log on to FightNetwork.com and follow us on Twitter @FightNet.